So Amazon had their big event today where they announced a ton of new things. Most of it is just going to be slight generation upgrades, but we do have a few brand new things out there. Things from not only Amazon and their Echo stuff, but we've also got new things from Ring, new things from Blink, and a completely new sleep tracker from Amazon. Now, if you want to check out any of these products, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. Now, a few things I want to remind you about is that on October 11th and 12th, Amazon is having a second Prime Day for the year. So do mark your calendars and be ready for the sales for that. Just a reminder, those are only going to be for Prime members. So you do have to be a Prime member to get those sales. Secondly, I do a lot of Amazon Live events. I'm gonna have a link below for you guys to check that out. Check me out over on Amazon Live. We do a lot of discussions about products. We can see sales that are going on. You guys can interact with me, ask me questions. I will leave a link below for you guys to check that out. I would love for you guys to follow me on that platform. It would be amazing. I'm trying to build up my numbers over there. And so anything you guys can do to follow me on that platform would be awesome. Now we have a lot to cover in today's video, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want to mention is kind of one of those off-the-wall type devices. Now we only got one this year, and it's going to be the new Halo Rise. This is part of Amazon's Halo brand. So initially they came out with a wristband. Now that essentially tracked your sleep and helps you with your health. Then they came out with the Halo View, which had a screen on it. And now they've got this one right here, which is the Halo Rise. This is a bedside sleep tracker and promotes privacy because it has no camera and has no microphone built into it. Instead, it uses sensors built into the device to track your sleep, whether it's going to be your breathing patterns, how well you're sleeping. It also has environmental detection on there too, where it can detect the temperature of a room, how bright that room is, and how that affects your sleep patterns. So if you're really into monitoring your sleep, this might be the device for you. It also doubles as a clock, so you can get a readout for a clock on there, and it has a 300 lumen light on it to mimic a sunrise, so it can slowly get brighter and brighter, helping you wake up. For monitoring everything with this device, you can go into the Alexa app and check out your sleep patterns, gives you a score, all that kind of stuff right there. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about is the new Ring cameras. So they have announced a few new things from Ring. We've got the Ring Spotlight Cam Pro, and we've also got the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus. So here is the Spotlight Cam Plus. Now, unfortunately, with both of these cameras right here, they are still 1080p. I was really hoping for a 2K camera in the announcement. That is not what we got. This is a 1080p camera, starts at $200, and it actually looks a little bit smaller than the previous version on there. With this one right here, we got a motion sensor on the bottom. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see some of the features in here. So we got two-way talk, built-in security siren, motion-activated notifications, 1080p color night vision, and two LED lights. So pretty much standard of what the previous version have. Now, if you go with the Pro version, it's gonna be an extra $30. It's gonna have all the same stuff on it, but if you scroll down here, this one is going to have 3D motion detection and bird's eye view. So these are features that we saw in the Ring Video Doorbell 2 Pro. This is something I did a review on. If you guys want to get a better idea of what that looks like, you can check out that video that I did. I will link it at the end of this video. But if we scroll down here, it'll give us an idea of what that's going to look like. So here it's going to give kind of a bird's eye view of what things look like. You can see the pattern of how people are walking around the area. It's kind of interesting. For an extra $30, it might be worth checking out. If I scroll back up here and take a look at the top, this camera looks a little bit bigger. And if we take a look here on the bottom, it looks like there's a mesh speaker on the bottom. So it looks like the speaker is going to be a little bit better on the bottom here. With either of these cameras here, you can get them in the battery powered version. We've also got options down here for solar panel, plug-in, and wired. Next up, we have a new Floodlight camera from Blink. So this is going to be a brand new camera from Blink. This is a wired version, so it does have to be wired up to your house. There's no batteries with this one right here, so do keep that in mind. But this one boasts a 2,600 lumens. Absolutely insane. It is 1080p. And like with all Blink cameras, it is weather resistant. We've got day and night video, two-way audio, enhanced motion detection, and then we've got the 2600 lumen here. Another thing that we saw from Blink is that we saw this new pan and tilt camera. So this is a mount accessory right here that is going to allow you to use your Blink Mini to pan and tilt around the room now. Now this one right here comes with the camera, as you can see right there, but they have an option down here where it says mount accessory, where you can just pick up the accessory if you want to. If you currently have a Blink Mini camera, that's only going to be $30. It does come in black and white, so you have a couple options of colors right there, but I thought that was a pretty cool little accessory that you can add on to your Blink ecosystem. All right, next up, I wanted to talk about the new Fire TV Cube. I'm really excited about this one because I have the original Fire TV Cube, and I love it. It's probably the Echo device that we use most around our house because it's kind of just right there in the living room and we use it for everything. I did not get last year's version. I am definitely ordering this version right here. As you can see, I've already put in my order right here for it, but this one is going to be 4K. It is going to be Wi-Fi 6E, which I'm really excited to see that it is compatible with 6E, and I like the look of it right here. It's got a cloth around it, so it's not going to attract fingerprints like my other one did, but I thought this was really awesome. I am super excited about getting this one right here. If we take a look here on the back of it, we've got HDMI input port and output port. So you can plug something into this like a gaming console or a cable TV box can go into the back of that and then route through this thing up to your TV. We've got power ports, IR extender ports, Ethernet ports, and then we've got USB-A ports. Now, one thing that you can use this USB-A port for is a webcam. So you can actually set up a webcam through this thing too. I thought that was super cool. This brand new remote that is coming with is not going to be the new Remote Pro. So they did just come out with a new Remote Pro that is going to allow you to track the remote so you can never lose it. This device, unfortunately, does not come with that one. However, if you want to pick that one up, we can take a look right here. This is the new Alexa Voice Remote Pro. This one is going to allow you to use Remote Finder. So it says you're never going to lose this remote. You're always going to be able to find it. Pretty interesting right there. It's only $35 if you want to pick this one up, but that is one of the new devices also. And yes, I did pick this one up because I want to test this one out. All right, next up, we have got the Amazon Fire TV Omni QLED. Now, this is going to be their brand new TV. It comes in 65 and 75 inches. We can see it down here, and you can pick it up with a 4-year protection if you want to do that. But that is the brand new TV that you can pick up, and it does have a Fire TV built into it. Next up, they announced a new Wi-Fi system that is going to be available for Pro installs only, and that is going to be their Euro 6, but it is going to be PoE enabled, so you don't have to have any power cables plugged into it. You can just use a PoE Ethernet port to power this up. However, it is only going to be available for professional installs, so unfortunately you cannot buy that. But if we take a look here, we do have the Euro 6 Plus, which came out earlier this year, and then we've also got the Euro Pro 6E. This is going to be a fantastic system, and one thing that I like about both of these systems right here is that they do have thread capability on both of these devices right here, which means they are going to be Matter compatible, which I love that. Speaking of Matter, there was no other mention of Matter. I was hoping to see a lot of it in this announcement. There was no real mention of it. However, that could easily be updated in the future for all of these devices to work with Matter. So I'm not too worried about it right there. Another thing that I wanted to mention is a new feature that they just announced is that you can actually use your Echo Dot 4th generations, so the one that looked like a bowling ball, and the new Echo Dot 5th generations, the one that we're going to be talking about next, as Wi-Fi extenders. So I thought that was pretty awesome right there. If you have one of these Amazon Euro systems, you can actually connect it with your Echo Dots, whether 4th generation or the new 5th generation, and use them as Wi-Fi extenders. Now, you're only going to be able to get speeds of up to 100 meg, so they're not going to be super fast, but it's going to allow you to build out your mesh system. So I thought that was an awesome update right there. Also to mention, that is an update that is going to be coming later in the month of October and automatically pushed to your devices. All right, next up, let's talk about the new Echo Dot 5th generation. I gotta say, there's not really much of an improvement from last year's version, other than they say that the base is 50% better on this. So to me, not worth upgrading unless you're just not happy with your older version right there. Now there is one thing. So if we take a look at the Echo Dot with clock. So the Echo Dot with clock here does have some extra features built into that display. With the display, you're going to be able to see different things on the display. So it'll do things like display the weather. It can show you reminders. Let's see. It also says it can show you alarms, weathers, song titles, and more. If we take a look right here on this one, we can see that there it is showing the time. Now, obviously, it's not going to be super clear, but cool option for those right there. And then they also announced the Echo Dot 5th generation Kids Edition. So we've got this new owl, and then we've also got a dragon right here. With the Kids Edition, it does come with Amazon Kids, and these are going to be definitely more focused for kids right there. Okay, a couple more things that I want to talk about. We've got also the Echo Studio. Now, I don't really see a big hardware upgrade on it right here, but it does come in a new color. So it used to just come in the darker color that you see right here, which is the charcoal. They now come in glacier, so you can get that right here. And it's saying that there are going to be software updates to make it work even better. So whether you go with the brand new color right here or you had the older version, a software update will be pushed to it to make it as best as it can be. All right, last couple things that we have on here. We have the Echo Auto. This is a brand new one that is coming out, a different look to it. If you can see, it's a lot smaller right there. I gotta say, I like the fabric look to these right here. Definitely better than the older versions. We've got, it looks like an active button for you to push it to talk to the device, or it looks like a mute button right there for you to talk to your device. But it's a cool new look. It's got a new stand where you can put it anywhere in the car, and it looks like you can easily remove it. So if you take a look right here, you're going to be able to kind of mount it up there, lock it into place. Something that's, pretty cool if you're into it. I don't think it's going to be that interesting. I would rather just, pull out my phone and use that. But for $55, you can be notified of this. Oh yeah, this one also is going to come with the feature of Roadside Assistance. So that is something that is going to be offered to you through Amazon. The Roadside Assistance is going to be an additional fee. It's going to be an additional $55 a year for Roadside Assistance. Personally, that's not anything I need because my auto insurance provides Roadside Assistance. But if you don't have it for $55, this might be worth getting. Okay, last thing that was announced in the event is the new Kindle Scribe. This is going to allow you to write on your Kindle. So it does come with a basic pen, allows you to do annotations. You can check off different lists. You can write on here, draw a color. There's lots of things that you can do with this one here, but this is the brand new one that just came out, 16 gigs, 10.2 inches, and it does come with that pen. Well, that's it. That are all the things that they announced. I picked up the brand new Echo Cube. I'm super excited for that one. I picked up the new remote. Everything else I'm on the fence on, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments below, what would you like to see me do a review on? If there are devices with lots of requests, I will pick that one up and do a specific review on it, so definitely let me know in the comments below. Remember that October, was it 11th and 12th, is the second Amazon Prime Day, so that is also coming up. Don't forget to check out that sales. I will be doing a lot of live streams during that sale. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.